Hey, how is everyone? I hope good. I'm Sunny with Healing Power of Divine Universe, and I'm here with messages from your deceased loved ones, angel number, and then some initials to tell you who is really strong in this reading. If it's your initials, if it's your deceased loved ones, however it works for you. I'm going to start by giving the angel number. What you'll do is you'll type in this number into Google and then type in the number and then put angel number and then pull it up and it will give you the message that they want you to have for today. So the first number I pulled is 8, 5, and 1. So type in 851 and that will give you the message that they would like you to have for the day. The initials I pulled are K, P, Z, and V. And we're going to get started here. A lot of these are going to be read just directly out of the book because I like the messages that they provide and also the advice in some of them that they give you to work through whatever, burdens and circumstances that you're working through, or just the messages that they want me to deliver to you today. So just so you're aware of that. Also, the retrograde is obviously happening, and we just had a full moon, and both of those really affect me a lot. I'm a Cancer sign, so the moon really affects me, but the retrograde does also. So if I'm stuttering or I seem to be struggling during this reading, just know that that's probably why. And then also, I'm very emotional right now. I don't know if it's going to be because of this reading or if it's something personal in my life, so just be aware of that also. So let's get started here. So the first card I pulled is, Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Even advocating for the good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook for carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it. Everyone over here believes in you and adores you. We have Vision Quest. Your native spirits want you to know in earth-based cultures, large questions about life are often answered on vision quests or solo retreats in nature. Questions such as, who am I? What am I meant to do with my life? And what is my mission and my purpose in life? Were often answered on quests of various kinds. Even if you don't have burning questions, when this card chooses you, it's telling you to take time away from your ordinary life. Take time to explore the depths of your soul. Your soul knows the truth. Take time to discover what it is. The answers to your questions are all around you, but you must be still to hear these messages. The journey. Spend time alone in nature, without your cell phone and the internet, and even without pencil and paper or a book. Simply be. Listen to the world around you. Be still. Watch for signs. Open your heart to receive messages from the divine. We have instinct. So they're wanting you to really follow your instinct at this time and always. But you're needing to really allow your instinct to guide you to answer the questions that you have, to follow your instincts on which path you need to go down. If you have had something traumatic, which I'm assuming you have, if you've lost a deceased loved one and you're here for this reading, just follow your instincts. Listen to what is being said to you, being shown to you. And your angels, your ancestors, your guides are trying to to definitely hold your hand during this time to comfort you and to take you down the path that you really need to go down. And they're really trying to help you heal from all the pains and burdens that you've had so far. Put on your dancing shoes or walk along the beach. We encourage you to move. So they're wanting you to take a walk on the beach if you can, if you live near the beach. Put on your dancing shoes, go out dancing, just do any type of movement, because when we do that, we're opening our heart, our minds, and our souls for answers to come in, for, just to kind of free ourselves from all the burdens that we feel in life, all the sadness that we have felt, to let go of anything that is holding us back, that might be harmful to our health. But they're wanting you to definitely, put your dancing shoes on and boogie on down. Turn on some music. I know that when I'm really down and out, if I listen to music, it's amazing how it really uplifts my soul and just makes me feel so much better. So try that if need be. So I have a new understanding. Ironically, I understand life so much better now that I'm not physically alive. Of course, my soul, like yours and everyone else's, is very much alive. In fact, I've learned that nothing can harm our souls because they are God's handiwork. Oh, sure, our emotions and our psyches can get wounded, but those are still part of our human ego. So they can be healed with the right understanding. Basically, I've learned to have complete compassion for myself, for everyone, and for the process of life. I wasted so much time judging myself and others, and I held back because of insecurities that had no foundation. Now I see that there's nothing to fear at all, because nothing bad can ever happen to you at a soul level. So please learn from my experience. Live your life with gusto and joy. I asked Spirit to give us some cards to let us know what zodiac signs are strong in this reading. And if I didn't pull your initials or I don't say your zodiac sign, please do not think this reading isn't for you, because it is. It's for whomever clicked on this video. I have Leo, the lover. Expressive, creative, loving, playful, warm, self-confident, flirtatious, glowing, bedazzling, extroverted, vital, guileless, juicy, proud, trusting, excessive. So Leo is really strong in this reading today. We have Autumn. Release the old and rest. So you're needing to release the past as much as you can. And you need to be getting some rest at this time for sure. Let me find this page real quick. Hold on. It would help if I had the right book. That would make a difference for sure. Release all of the pressure and expectations weighing you down. Shed it all so that you can recover before moving into a time of renewal. You know what is heavy, what is holding you back. Is it a person, a situation, a dream? Like the trees letting go of their leaves and fruit in the autumn, it's time to let go. When you hold on, you try to control reality, and that never works. When you let go, you make space for the new to enter your life. You are being guided by your angels and nature herself to release whatever is stopping you from moving forward, and you can do this. We have deception and envy. So with this card, I feel that there's been a lot of deception that has gone on in your life. I think a lot of people have been envious of, a skill you may have, of gifts that you may have, or just, maybe by your outside appearance, maybe just even that you're a very intelligent person. This is what they're wanting you to let go of. Even if it's really affected your life deeply, if it's really caused you lots of problems, pain, and sorrow, it's time to release this. It's time to stop looking at the world and looking at everyone that comes into your life like they're deceiving you or they're going to cause you problems. They know that you have really been on a really rough journey. that you're exhausted and you need to be set free of this. And they're definitely working behind the scenes to do this for you. So I want you to know that. I'm hearing that very strongly. And to be able to heal and live your life without feeling burdened, without feeling just the sadness, the sorrow, the disappointment of what's gone on in your life. If people are envious of you, let them be envious of you. Don't let them stop you, because all that is jealousy, and that's something that's wrong with them, not you. So allow them to have to answer to source. Allow them to have to receive the karma from what they've done or how they've treated you. So make sure that you are in the process of healing from this and releasing it. We have Cheetah. A decision once made will be followed by unwavering action. So you're needing to make a decision, and allow all the actions that are going to follow afterwards. You know what decision you need to make. You know what you need to do to better your life. You know what will make your life better and strong, and really give you confidence to move forward. And your ancestors and your angels and your guides are all behind you. They're all standing behind you, pushing you towards the path that you need to be on, towards love, unconditional love. And they want you to know that no matter what has happened, no matter what people have done to you, no matter what people have said to you, don't let that stop you in life. Just keep moving forward, and just, towards your dreams, your desires, your goals. The next card I pulled is from my Angel Answers deck. So I would like you to think of a question, and then I can give you the answer. And the answer is yes. We have, dear you, human beings spend a huge percentage of life. Dear you, human beings spend a huge percentage of life asleep, not just in bed, but the kind where you forget you are a spiritual, immortal being taking on a temporary human form. It's not your fault. Everyone suffers from spiritual amnesia once in a while. As you develop an identity, an ego, you begin to see through the eyes of a small self and have less connection to your soul self. You may not recognize this is going on, but you sure can feel it. We are here to remind you to look through your soul's eyes and see that magic is everywhere. Infinite potential lies in spirit, who is teaming with you to fulfill the contract you made to contribute to the evolution of the whole world. Wake up and remember that all the help you need is orchestrated in the invisible realms. Your mind is aligned with divine intelligence, is unstoppable. The world is yours to co-create. You are so loved, and we are all behind you. Excuse me. The next card I pulled is Circle of Life. Let me pull up the page here real quick. Your native spirits want you to know the circle of life, called the medicine wheel in the native traditions, symbolizes that honors all the circles of life. Those in the Western cultures tend to see life as linear. However, those in the Native American cultures see all life as a circle. When this card chooses you, it's time to honor and cherish all aspects of the great circle. All parts of the journey have beauty and grace. There's beauty in the rising sun, just as there is in the setting sun. To only reveal in the rising sun and demean times of endings, deplete your energy. Choose what is, and you become master of the universe, or at least of your own personal universe. The journey. Create a medicine wheel for yourself. It can be as simple as creating a circle of stones that you place on your desk, or make a circle of stones that you lay outside. As you place each part of the circle, hold the intent that you are honoring all aspects of your life. recovery. So they're wanting you to recover. If it's recovering from losing your deceased loved one, if it's recovering from addiction, if it's recovering from any type of mental or physical or emotional abuse, but it's time for you to step in to your power and really recover from that. Really stop allowing that to stop you from achieving what you're wanting to achieve in life. You have all the power, all, the willpower, all the grace, and all of your ancestors from generation after generation after generation standing behind you, really pushing you towards recovering from the hurt and the disappointment and all the things that we go through in life that we all need to heal from. Sure, we're going to have days that we feel, more sadness. We're going to have days that we're just feel depleted and just wore out and not wanting to take one more step. But if we allow ourselves to recover from all the negative thoughts that we have, all the negative things that people have placed upon us or done to us, we're able to really take that next step and take it with a lot of confidence, self-love and a lot of respect. And by doing so, we're teaching others to do that too. We have your intuition is strong. We are reaching out to help. So they're really wanting you to listen to your intuition. They're wanting you to know that your intuition is spot on and that whatever you're feeling or if you feel that somebody is causing problems for you, if you feel that you need to take a break and rest and rejuvenate and, kind of start again on a new day, whatever your intuition is pushing you towards, they want you to know that it's right. So please don't second guess your intuition. Don't allow others to make you ever second guess your intuition. And just know that that's your deceased loved ones pushing you in the right direction, giving you the answers that you need, and helping you on the journey that you're on. I had to leave that way. Please don't relive my death in your mind. As for my perspective, it was very different from how you imagine. To me, it was like a dream that culminated in a very happy ending. Yes, I was so sad to leave you, our loved ones, and our life together. But I have to be honest and say that I am very happy here. My soul is so enriched by all that I am learning, and I'm still able to be with you and help you. I am finally free of all earthly suffering, which allows me to love you even more than before. My life plan was designed with divine wisdom, and that included the timing and the way in which I exited. It is the same with your life and everyone else's. It's exciting to finally know these truths and to share them with you. Please know that I am truly sorry that the mode of my passing brought pain to you. And yet, everything happened exactly as it was supposed to happen. You couldn't have stopped it or changed anything. There was no other way. And I'm sorry. I've pulled the totally card. And with this card, I always get instantly, I think, totally awesome. They're wanting you to be free. They're wanting you to just have love and have adventures and have just totally awesome experiences in your life. They want you to be silly. They want you to allow the inner child to come back out in you. They're wanting you to be like these acrobats in this card, to be adventurous and to try new things and just to be free to be whom you want to be and live the way you want and not to worry about what society thinks or says. We have conjunction empowerment. Combines with, enhances, strengthens, joins forces, activates, intensifies, allies with, concentrates, saturates, overrides, overwhelms. And it is a sign of all zodiacs. So just know that all zodiacs are present here. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Take your time and focus on developing your gifts and strengths. You may have been through many challenges and lows, but now you are in a space of transformation. You are moving beyond your past challenges and honing in current strengths. There are opportunities for you to discover and rediscover the gifts and talents that you were born with and born to share. All of your past experiences have only helped you see how strong you really are. You are an amazing soul who can change and transform in ways that people least expect. You have many talents that you will share in your lifetime. You are guided to stay focused on the light, knowing that it will guide you forward. When this card arrives, there's also an opportunity for you to tap into the power of your spirit animal. Note if you're seeing a particular animal regularly because its medicine is coming to you. And that's so true. We all have the power to shapeshift into the animals that guide us. My totem animal is an owl because I'm extremely blind at night. I have a really difficult time seeing at night, but a lot of my visions that I receive from Source come at night, and I definitely can see all those. But I used to be afraid of the dark. I wouldn't sleep in the dark because I couldn't see what was in front of me. I was just only seeing spirits and whatever else I see. That's a whole nother story, but I really tapped into that, being able to feel that freedom, to feel that the ability to not be afraid of the dark, to allow myself to see what was being shown to me in the dark, because it's really guided me. It's really guided me to a lot of truth in my life, a lot of truth in really answering a lot of questions I've had since I was a child. And it really brings my gifts from the higher above to me, and it strengthens them. So I'm able to actually sleep in the dark. I'm able to get up and move around. And actually, I believe I'm starting to not be so blind in the dark, which seems really, unrealistic, but it's true. What can I say? We have rest and rejuvenate. So they're definitely wanting you to get more rest. They're wanting you to rest. They're wanting you to rejuvenate. You need to start meditating. Go out in nature and meditate. Really spend some time in the quiet, listening to what your heart, mind, and soul is telling you. What, your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors are trying to tell you. Allow yourself to sleep more. If you're like, well, I can't. I have to work. No, you don't. Work will wait. Life will wait. If you just feel exhausted and wore down and just feel that you need to take a step back and really allow yourself to go within, allow yourself to kind of close off to the world, that's what they're asking you to do at this time. We have Badger. Abandon, compromise, and fight for what you believe in. So no longer compromise with what is going on in your life. Really abandon that and really fight for what's right in your life. And I know that's a card for me, I'm sure. The next card I pulled is from my Angel Answers deck, so I would like you to please think of another question and I can give you that answer. And the answer is within the next few months. Dearest you, all of your prayers are heard and mirrored back to you from the unseen realms. Be grateful, praise things before you manifest, and always ask for the highest good. When you plead and beg, that will bring you only more reasons to plead and beg. Instead, offer your prayers as sacred gifts, as a testament to your faith in the higher power. Open up and let Spirit move through you and comfort you. Add meditation as a way to become empty, so you will be ready to be filled with your with inspired peace, understanding, and joy. In this moment, your prayers are being answered for the highest good for both you and all life. Sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you, and your prayers will be answered in surprising ways. At this moment, we are listening intensely to your prayers and want you to know that your highest good is our priority. All is well. We have wounded healer. So there could be a lot of healers in this pile, or in this reading, excuse me, or in pile. We can say both, I guess. Let's see here. Your native spirits want you to know the wounded healer is a tradition in native cultures that asserts that some of the greatest healers are those who have gone through hardship and survived, or who have been wounded and healed. It's believed that these individuals can provide great solace and can provide profound healing to others. You may have been wounded in your life, or you may have gone through challenging times, but the roots go deepest where the wind blows strongest. You are a healer in the most profound sense of the word. Healing energy is surging through you. Whatever in your life needs healing is being addressed on the inner realms. Your strength lies in the difficulties that you've overcome. The journey. List each of your wounds or challenges from the past. Then next to each one, write down what came out of that situation that was of benefit. Additionally, repeat again and again, I am a healer and I am healed, so be it. Impartiality, if I could say it, sorry. You definitely need to balance the scales of your life. You need to look at things a lot different. You need to view them in a more practical way. Maybe you're wanting this to happen on the outside of your life. Maybe you're wanting to be people, or the people around you, people that have judged you harshly, have done things to you to hurt you. You want them to be more partial to you and to understand you in a lot, more balancing way. Maybe you're helping the world to be more impartial. Maybe you're helping balance out the scales for other people. But this is definitely a beautiful card, and definitely, what I see is I feel like you are in balance. You do balance out a lot in your own life, but you also help other people balance out their lives in a more positive, unconditional, loving way. We are helping to bring a little luck your way. You deserve it. Tears cleanse the soul. When you cry, I am even closer to you, hugging and reassuring you. Sometimes you feel my presence and sometimes not. However, I want you to know how beautiful you are when you are vulnerable, with your heart fully open, feeling your raw emotions. Tears are a way to wash our soul from impurities, such as fear and worry. It's a healthy means of releasing painful feelings. So I'm very proud of you for allowing yourself to cry. I know that it's difficult and that you want the pain to end, and it will, I promise. Just know that your heart heals faster as you allow it to experience all of these feelings. Don't try to stay composed or hold back tears. Cry if and when you need to. People will understand. And if they don't, then that says much more about them than it does about you. Because God gave us the ability to shed tears for a healing reason, and it takes a strong person to cry. We have laziness, so they're wanting you to be lazy. They're wanting you to experience what it feels just to relax. Sit back in the sun. Have some fruity drinks. Stay in your pajamas for the day and just enjoy every aspect of it. Really enjoy just being able to stay in bed and watching TV and not getting up to do anything besides make that next drink. And I'm not pushing anybody to drink, but, or just, to bring your breakfast to bed and eat in bed and leave the dishes and not worry about cleaning up till your day of laziness is over. Enjoy being lazy. You don't always have to get up and go and just work or, You know, take care of your family. You know, just set a day aside each week just to be lazy and to really enjoy it, not feel guilty about it. We have the Moon Fillings card, and it's instinct, nurturing, gut-wrenching, comfort, digestion, home, family, conditioning, habits, femininity, lineage, privacy, emotions, self-soothing, moods, and mother, and it's a sign of Cancer. We have Fire Guardian, ignite your passion. I told you I'd be emotional during this. I can feel all of your emotions, and then my emotions are just going crazy. So I do apologize. I really do. And I shouldn't apologize because it's a human emotion. It's a human, you know, like they said, it's a way for us to release our pain and our sorrow. So if you need to cry, cry. I think a lot of you really do, and I think that a lot of you have been holding it back, and it's time to release that for sure, because that's what you need to do, and that's, you know, the best way for us all to heal from our sadness and our disappointments in life. Connect with your desires. The sparks could lead you to something beautiful. You are being guided to your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desires at this time. You have recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open. The fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you are in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection, or maybe one that's coming towards you if you're not in a relationship already. Patience and planning. So they're definitely wanting you to be patient and do some planning. Maybe you need to sit down and plan out your next stage in life, your next step, which path you're going to take. But they're wanting you to have lots of patience. Maybe they're wanting you to have patience with them while they're planning, you know, their next step on how to help you achieve your goals, help you achieve, you know, the next step that you need to take in your life. But just have patience. We have Bat. You have the power to transcend failure and move into a limitless future. And then the last card I have is from my Angel Answers deck. So I would like you to think of one last question, and I will give you that answer. And that will be the messages I have from your deceased loved ones, higher above, anyone that has been part of your life, your ancestors, your angels, your guides, source. And it is communicate clearly. So you're needing to communicate clearly. Maybe it's communicate your needs, what exactly you have gone through in the past. Maybe you just need to communicate with others to let them know what's happening in your life, to be open. So then people, if they're questioning what's going on with you, why you've made the decisions that you've made, you just need to communicate clearly. And that will really help you, you know, on your journey to taking that next step. If you're really struggling with depression and missing a deceased loved one, and it's really just weighing you down, and you don't know how to get past this, you need to reach out to someone that cares. If you need to see a counselor or therapist, or if you just need to open up to your family and friends around you that care about you. But definitely communicate clearly, you know, so people can understand exactly what is going on with you, what you need, and what kind of assistance you might need to help you heal from the pain and sorrow that you have gone through in your life. So, and that could also be communicating clearly to your angels, guides, ancestors. So they're definitely always wanting you to communicate with them. They are there to help us on, you know, our journeys, on our paths, during our transformations, during the times that we need to heal from pain and sorrow. So definitely communicate clearly with them too. Well, this is what I had for the messages from your deceased loved ones. I hope that it really helps you heal. I hope it gave you some insight on what they're trying to help you accomplish, and you know what direction they're pushing you towards. I'm sending you all so much healing, so much unconditional love, so many positive vibes and peace each and every day. Take care, and I will catch you on my next video. Lots of love.